bowl season, the Hawaii Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a squad from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
I don't think this is where Hawaii plays.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. To the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk.
Ernie on the Jets. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action, buying some time. Going to try to get it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Back to throw, it's Orji. Right on the money. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. There he goes. All out of space. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking downfield on 1st down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it down the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Downfield, it's McCoy. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to feel the button, see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Tight end now in motion. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Orji. The throw to the outside is complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Rebels are facing 3rd and inches. Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
As a head coach, you'd love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Using his flag, it's Thomas. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Now the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Orji.
Oh!
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Don't say double flag.
You know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. they'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
No way. No way he stayed with him, though. Should have came off it. No way he stayed with him.
4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Oh! I almost squirted through there, bro. I thought I got through.
Time and change now on 2nd and long.
I know this shit's happening.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He'll pull it down and tackle there by the defense.
Man, this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous 1st down.
To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Why can't I move him?
Motion from the wide receiver.
Why can't I move him?
Takes a hand.
That's crazy, bro. Why can't I move my guy?
Makes the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Red behind the line. It's Clark. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
And the Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. To the air, it's McCoy. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things.
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Great job by the back on the option. Timely decisions, effective play management helps and get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route. By the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Looking for a man. It's Orji. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He's loose. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Quick completion on the out route. Ripping up the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's McCoy. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it. That's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find
wide open spaces. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. He now has 62 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Rebels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Orji. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Vegas. Fit it in the window for the score.
There's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's McCoy. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
To the air on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To throw, it's McCoy. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Owls. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Orji. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And they'll just down it right there.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Complete to the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
From the gun, the running back has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's McCoy. Going for it all. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Temple. They take the lead with the 6. Leading by 1. They'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this one.
And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
Unit up for first down.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. Touchdown Rebels! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Offense changing the play. Scanning the field, it's McCoy. Now improvising. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small.
Off and running. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown Owls. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And he tacks on the extra point. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Taking it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown Owls.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field. But this linebacker, he is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay. And he did right there with that pick six.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. To the air. It's Orji. Rushes on him. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get him back.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead. get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Rebels are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. To the air, it's Orji. Oh, they're after him. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job.
He's got it. 1st down and more. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, UNLV. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got room to work. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Here's a heat. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. It's Orji. Final little time. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep. Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Absolutely center cut. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied up.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's McCoy. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you've got to manage this clock.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Fires on the move. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Chains are set and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Worthy. It's a running room. They ripped off a big one and they get it down to the 27.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The line of scrimmage is the 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. And his kick is good. His 3rd field goal of the game, and this is the one that wins it. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. And for this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big time clutch, right?